what did I know? Oh, I didn't know what OnlyFans was, or fans only, whatever that is.
Oh, OnlyFans,
I
yeah.
know what it is now. I mean, I know now, but
Yeah.
I was very confused just by it in all. And then I didn't know what the Bop House was or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I just am so confused, and I have to call my daughter, and she actually lives in Italy right now because her husband is in the military, but she loves TikTok, so I actually had to call her. She's actually the one that sent me some of your videos because she thinks you're hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
And she is the reason I actually started watching your videos. And some of the stuff that I truly just so head-on agree with you is the stuff about Ashley Trevino. And I don't know a whole ton about her, but I know enough to just, it frustrates me.
Yeah, that's where so I used to actually have a really big YouTube channel, and then I kind of was going through some stuff and got off social media, and then I just came back real like serious, I guess, with Ashley back in like November is where I started with her.
You know, the only thing I can't figure out with her, and you know, I don't ever ask Brie in contests, but I don't know what's real, what's not real. No, I mean, I guess I truly don't care in the grand scheme of things, but the only thing I can't stand is when she's like, well, you don't have to see your kids. Well, I mean, do you really? Do you?
Yeah, no. I actually made a video about this one time, about...
I think I may have saw it. Was she being mean to you or about you?
Oh, no. Like, I mean, I did make a video about that, but I'm saying she was talking about Brie and basically like throwing digs at Brie, and I was just like, Brie's everything that you aspire to be. Yeah,
okay, so I agree with that statement. That's kind of that's how I feel. Like
No, yeah, Ashley is very jealous of Brianna.
And so that stuff is just wild to me, right? And so what's crazy is, again, I don't know what is real, what's not real, And so, and again, I'm not about to call Brianna and be like, hey, can you tell me if this is real or not? Because I feel silly.
Well, she would.
Because I already asked. I had to ask her what the OnlyFans was, because when I looked up her name after we had already talked to her at the office, and then my daughter was like, "What the heck, Mom? Like, hold up. Do you know anything about her?" I looked her name up, and it directed me to that OnlyFans or Fans Only, whatever. And I almost, because I was like, I have to pay? Like, I don't understand. I almost did it. Oh, yeah, no,
don't do it.
Yeah, no, my daughter, because I was like, hey, do you watch any of her stuff on OnlyFans or Fans Only? And she was like, no, I absolutely don't. And so then she was like, Mom, you need to kind of back away from that, because let me tell you what that is. And so then I was like, oh, okay. But before I even begin, I want to say something to you. Anything that's said to you as far as derogatory from anybody, I am sorry for it, because it is so just awful on so many levels. I mean, just...
No, I appreciate that.
Awful. It truly, I can't even tell you how much stuff like that truly affects me. Like, it just affects me a lot. Again, my ex-husband is in a relationship with a man, and I adore both of them. And I know that when we were younger, it was very much, and we knew what he was, and but I didn't care. I loved him for who he was. But people would say things, and it just killed me for him. So it's awful. But anyway, I am going to address those remarks, because it's not something I will even begin to shy away from, as far as I will not be in any sort of relationship, as far as business, personal, with anybody that has those feelings. It's wrong. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, as far as me, she's never really made any... I mean, she has made comments about me, but I am gay. It's more so what she says about John that... I mean, just yesterday, she...
okay, John is
the father.
Yes, right.
John is the father.
Y2K or 2K?
2K. Okay, yeah, he goes by 2K.
Okay, I know him. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
she likes to make...
Is he gay?
No, that's the father of her child. She just likes to... She tries to degrade him all over... Not that he couldn't be gay. I'm just saying she will say anything to try to, like... I don't know. She has, like, the mentality of, like, a middle school, high school girl. Like, kind of a mean girl. So, like, she refers to him as fruity, or she'll, like, make fun of him and say that he does, like, gay porn on his OnlyFans, which he doesn't. He actually doesn't do anything with anyone on his OnlyFans. It's just him by himself. But anyway, she likes to make those terms. Like, yesterday, she was playing the 911 call, and she said, like, before she played it, she was, like, talking about how the person talking sounded real fruity, and then she said, and then it ended up being John, so that makes sense. Like, she's just always making digs. She uses it as like an insult, kind of like when kids were younger and they would say that's so gay. She thinks it's like funny to like reference him as like a gay man, or I don't know. She's
Okay, got it.
it's just a
So,
weird.
It's weird, like when I sent you the message, it's weird on a couple of levels. So what they portray to be online, I can't, I don't understand, nor do I know what's real, what's not real again. What I know is how they treated me and talked to me and my husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which again, I'm 43, so I mean that may be an age gap thing where she's nice to what she feels like as old people, who knows? But very respectful, and I think I truly do believe a lot of it, if it is portrayed like that, then I think that's maybe something they portray on their own for somewhat reason I don't know. But
yeah,
I think that's who they truly are, which again, I can't understand that. But a lot of things that I've been seeing that I know are false is the DD stuff, right? Like I know for sure she didn't drop charges, number one. I know number two, whatever their arrest happened, again, I wasn't there. I'm just saying that she has no ability to drop any charges.
No, yeah.
She did not write an affidavit of non-pursuit, or non-prosecution. She did not. That was not a thing that was done. The cease and desist aspect, I keep seeing people saying that that's a lie and that it's done. Nope. That actually was sent to both of them. And the reason, and people were like, well, you can't do it unless it was, you had to have it notarized. You absolutely do not have to have it notarized. You don't have to have any of that.
Right.
That's not, a cease and desist letter is not anything that is, it's just saying if it continues, then we will proceed to the next step. It's basically a letter of warning. It's giving you the opportunity to stop what you're doing before it proceeds. So when people are like, that's just a waste of paper, well, I mean, you can think that, but
well,
it's just
I mean, there's no like legal ramifications except for once things go further, then you can include that and saying I sent them a
say, I've already given them the opportunity to stop.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, here's the deal with the cease and desist, and you say, and like with hers, right? Again, it doesn't have to be sent in any particular way. It just has to be, and they have to be able to have it, right?
Right.
So if they don't, and when it needs to be sent quick, and you don't have the time to send it, you can give it any way means possible.
Correct.
Now, again, I did reach out to both of them. I spoke to Jordan on the phone, told him, hey, I need to send you some. Can I email it to you? And I did not tell him what the letter was. He basically said no for the both of them. I could not get the email for her. So I did text it to her. Now, a couple things is she's saying that she wasn't able to open it because I actually saw this video. She was not able to view it. Well, here's the problem with that. When our office sends anything, it doesn't matter. We do link it from Dropbox because when it is open and viewed, we can see how many times you've opened it,
right,
and how many times you viewed it, right? So it was viewed 18 times when I checked.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, but so even though she couldn't actually click the link in the text message, couldn't she copy and paste it?
Exactly. That is 100%.
Yeah, that's why I was like, but Valet, she is like ditzy, but she knows.
Yeah, and she did receive it because not only did I send it once like that with a Dropbox link, I actually sent, and I don't mind showing you the proof of this. I actually sent it to her. I took a screenshot of it because I did do it from my phone because I did text it to her. So I sent the link, but I also took a screenshot of the letter itself and sent it to her. Does that make sense? So that way she didn't have to click on anything. So she could have viewed it very well more than 18 times. I sent it to her a total of 3 times because she kept saying she didn't get it. The mistake she made was with one of them, she actually said my name. She said, well, I didn't do anything. And then she said something later on a live like, well, why are you having Jody reach out to us? Well, how would you know my name? Because I'm not the attorney.
Right, your husband is.
How would you know my name? Yeah. And if you look on the last thing she did, she actually, you can see my phone number. And what's irritated me because what I'm afraid of, to be honest, is that I'm going to start getting harassed for a couple of reasons because we represent or we help them or whatever. Now, what infuriates me is we don't get to choose who our clients are, number one, nor do we know their backstory. Like my daughter, Khaki, she's a manager at Dutch Bros, right? So I asked her, I said, when people come through your line, do you ever stop and ask them what their beliefs are on every single thing so you can decide if you want to get them coffee or not? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, then I need you to understand that as an attorney in a law office, your job is not to decide what is right or wrong in their lives. Your job is to help whatever need that they have at that moment. And we don't know the backstory. We don't know every aspect of their beliefs or anything like that. So, I don't want people to get confused. And just because we represent people or, that our name's attached to something that we agree with everything. Does that make sense? Because that's not the case. The cease and desist, it absolutely is true. Now,
oh, I mean, I believed it was true. I mean, I just...
So another thing is people are like, well, she's not going to do anything about it. I cannot tell you what is going to happen between Marco and Bree and Santos as far as what, legally. But I will say, and, I hope you catch my drift, what I would do if I was in that position is I absolutely would pursue that because there is something to it. Now, she could go and take her for monetary damages, right? Say she's awarded, I don't know, $500, whatever, okay? Now, does that mean she's actually going to get that money? Probably not, because that's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do. Like, you can't put, like, a hold on people's bank accounts, really. Like, that's something very hard to kind of get the money from. So you may have a judgment, right? But that doesn't mean you're going to get the money. So you could do it that way, or you could do it another way. You could press harassment charges and have a protective order. Does that make sense? So you can do a protective order when it's disparaging comments made online that's done to ruin your reputation. Now, anybody can do that to Brianna and Santos. They could do it to you. They could do it to me. They have to have the proof behind that, right? They have to have the proof behind that, which I think in certain cases, are there. And so again, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that's what I would do. That's, I think, what my husband would encourage me to do. And again, I hope you get what I'm saying. And that would be done very soon. In my eyes, I would do that as quick as possible. And that way, if it is done again, after that is done, after that protective order is granted, if it is done again, whoever is making the disparaging comments would be arrested.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, and then I what else have I heard as far as lies? That Santos.
Well, I have a question. I mean, because I have a. I mean, I don't mean to.
And I trust you. I do believe that you will keep my name and stuff private.
Yeah. No. Of course. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna. I guess so. It's not necessarily if it's a disparaging comment, right? Because a true comment could be considered, right? Is that not?
No. So a disparaging comment can be whatever a normal person would perceive it as. So, like, if I said,
what's the definition of normal under the law, though? I mean, because I've been in this situation before. You have to understand.
The average person would assume. So, like, if you were looking at a picture of a cat, right, and an average person is looking at that same picture and they're like, at the cat, but the cat has a taco costume on, right? I can't, and then I start making claims like, that's not a cat, that's a taco. What is the average person going to think? That is actually a cat in just a taco costume. Does that make sense? So is and that kind of goes in along with contracts. Like, when people try to get you to sign a contract and they're like, are they out to get me? Are they trying to dupe me? Well, even if they did dupe you, if you were to go to court on that, the judge is going to say, you can't add all this verbiage in here that's not making sense to the average person. You can't include all these phrases that an average person wouldn't understand. Does you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, so if someone was to say, for instance, you tried to sell me to men, right? You tried to sell me to men, because that was a comment that was heard. That is very much a disparaging comment because it takes it to a different level. And you're saying it online now,
right? But it has to be untrue. Like, you can't just sue people for making comments about you that are true. I mean, I'm not defending either of them.
Well, here's the deal. You cannot see somebody over comments that are true. You are correct.
Right.
Okay? You cannot see people over comments that are true. So it's not defamation of character if it is a true comment. Okay.
Right.
So it would have to be something like, you tried to sell me, right? Here's the two problems with that. If if a minor was saying that, if someone that was 12 years old was saying that, someone tried to sell me to this man, right? That 12-year-old really doesn't have the ability to protect themselves, to walk away, or, because they're a minor. But a grown adult does. Okay, so she would have to have proof. I mean, it would have to be a crazy amount of proof. Like, there is a video of her basically holding her against her will, trying to get her sold, and
I mean, there's not a video of her doing that, but there's a video of Brianna admitting to doing it.
What did she say as far as admitting it?
That she had Ballet come out to California and she got paid by a man for Ballet to have sex with him, but Ballet refused to have sex with him.
Was it done willingly? Did
well, she didn't actually have sex. She didn't actually end up having sex with him because it wasn't what she wanted to do. And Brie. So Brie admits to that.
I haven't seen that video.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I want you to, because I think that, like, I mean, I won't lie. I've talked to my husband just because, like, I was a little iffy about having a conversation with you, but my husband's not involved in anything online. He's literally playing World of Warcraft right now. But I did tell him, hey, I was going to talk to her. And I told him, like, I feel like she's a good egg. Like, she... You know what I mean? Like, you don't give me bad energy, and I feel like you're trying to. And so I do want you to know what you're getting into, and I've been following.
I appreciate you giving me that other side, because again, I don't know.
Yeah, and you heard what I said. I'm not completely against Bree. I mean, I am team child. That's it. Like, and I want.
And that's where we stand. That is what we.
That's where we are
and always. Now that is again. Let me just say something as far as, we have 3 offices. We have one in Dallas, we have one in New Braunfels, which is by San Antonio, and then we have one in Las Vegas. Okay?
I live in Texas, so I'm...
Oh, you're in Texas? Where are you at?
Houston.
Oh, we're in Houston all the time. My daughter that is married, his parents actually live there, so we go quite a bit, like when we're, vacationing and stuff, but, we have a budget that we use to, advertise, right? We use none of it for advertisement. $0, because my husband lets me put that back into kids sports and kids that I put every single dime that I can into charities or to organizations that help children, because it is a very big thing for me. Now, again, when we are hired by people or retained by people, we may not know the full scope of things at that moment, right? And it's not our job at that moment to sit there for 40 hours and try to get it all in. Unfortunately, for some clients that post every aspect of their life, we're going to get more information as we go, right? And now what we are told when something needs to happen may only be the half truth, because you just said something I'd never heard before, right? So if we get half truth, then that means if someone does go to court, it may not go through because of, again, something like you just said. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right. I don't know, and I'm glad that you want to tell me things, because again, I don't know. And
well, I mean, the main thing that I would tell you is just to understand that you are dealing with a highly calculated and manipulative person. So the Bree that you maybe have met is not the Bree that everybody else.
And I truly hope that is not the case. No. I truly do, because I try to put that everybody is good and not going to lie. And I'm not saying that I've never lied, but obviously I have. But I truly, when I say something, I want people to believe me and not question me. So I try to be who I am at all times. And my husband definitely, it cracks me up, because he will drop an F-bomb at any time. And to anybody, and not directed at them, but he'll be like, no, fuck that. He's just very, I truly believe that my husband is good, and I'm not quite sure that I actually deserve him, because I think he's amazing, but...
Oh, I feel that about my husband, too, so I relate.
How long have y'all been married?
Almost 9 years. December will be 9 years.
Really? Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, people say things or whatever, and again, I'm not crazy. I am not big on social media at all. I don't post things. I don't... Even on Facebook, and I just don't. And again, and I'm one of the, I don't need to post it to prove it kind of thing. That's not who I am. So, but I do, I'm trying to look more on TikTok. but again, it confuses the hell out of me, and I get very like I don't I just figured out the live thing or the battling thing on the live. I couldn't figure out what the hell they were like. Come on, 2 more galaxies or whatever.
Oh
Did
yeah.
not make sense. Yeah, I just did not understand. Now, sometimes I will say that I come across a video that is posted
Mm-hmm.
by Brianna and Santos. I'm like, you know, and I kind of talk with her. I'm like, you know, if you want your image to change, you are the only one that has that ability to do. Like, certain things I think you need to stop with. But again, I can't be I'm not their life coach. I think I'm very motherly, and I try as much as I can. But again, some things that I've seen, I'm just like, I don't understand that, and I don't know why that would be said or why that's relevant, or the whole custody thing. Again, I think a lot of it is maybe even negative attention is still attention in their eyes, and it still brings in money. But I will just say what I know of them, they truly are very nice, very nice. And not that they would be mean to me for any reason, but like Santos, he's very quiet and reserved and doesn't say a whole lot, right? He just doesn't. Bree talks way more. She's more of the, I feel like sometimes she has to tell him things like, hey, just talk, go ahead, and say what you're feeling. Or I feel like he's very emotional when it comes to his child, more emotional than I think people would realize. Again, so how can I say this? Let me think. Okay. I will say a couple things. He's never signed over his rights on his child, ever. That's not. And I think Khaki, my daughter, actually said he did though, Mom, on live once. I don't really care what he said on live. It's not true. His rights were never. He has never signed over his rights. And in Texas, you know this. It is a very conservative state. Judges usually will not let a parent sign over their rights to a child unless there is a step parent that is willing to adopt the child at that time.
Yeah, that was my situation when I was younger with my sisters.
Is it really? Yeah.
Well, not with me. With my sisters, they had a different dad, and it was the whole thing.
And if they were adopted, I bet your mom went through hell, because you have to have a child advocate that comes in and looks at every aspect of their life to determine if that new step parent adopting the child is good or bad. I mean, there's so much to it, and it's very, very expensive. Very expensive. You have to have a home study evaluation, and so judges do not just willingly let a parent sign over their rights. Not a thing. Now, I will say that he's not behind on child support. Not that matters, but this is just things that I've seen. Not that you have posted, just lies about.
I've never commented on his child support situation.
Yeah. So I didn't think you had, but he's not behind on the child support. He actually does pay child support, and he actually has paid above that occasionally when the mom has asked for it. Now, I'm not saying like every month or all the time. I'm just saying there have been times that have been asked within the last year, can you send me this? And he has done it. Now, that money actually could be, that could be counted as child support, but he has not made it a part of that. Does that mean he makes it as a gift, so it's separate? I cannot comment on the situation right now, but I would say that he definitely is not letting his child go, where he's just not going to see her. That Santos is very much willing to do anything to make sure that he is a part of the child's life. Again, what he is saying, I don't know really, because again, I didn't know that he said he signed over his rights, because I don't know why he would say that, because that didn't happen. But, just like you said, you wanted me to be aware of what I'm dealing with. And that's kind of what I wanted to tell you. Just someone else looking in, just on a small glimpse. I would like to truly believe that they're not, it's not an all bad thing. And I think a lot of it is more, again, for views or whatever. I don't know. I would like to hope that that's not the truth, but,
sorry, you got quiet. I thought it cut out.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be careful with what I say. Cause,
No, yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
And I told her that I was talking to you, by the way. I did tell her that I was going to have a conversation with you. Yeah. I'm not going to do anything behind her back or his back.
No, yeah, I mean, you're not telling me anything that I wouldn't expect. I mean, like wouldn't expect to hear. I mean, like I told you, the same people who you are telling me are nice and respectful are the same people that just told me they were going to kill me. So
Yeah, and
we each have
that's what
different.
I have trouble with. Like that's again because, like you said, I don't know the backstories and I don't know what goes on that. And I again, it's so hard for me to what I can say and what I can't say. But and something I will say is that if I have clients that do say things like that, or my husband does, that will be something that relationship would be terminated very quickly if it continued. Once we've had a conversation about that, because I 1,000,000% will not in any form be associated with something like that. I just will not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. They got to realize you have a mother. Your husband has a mother. People care about you. That threatening of I'm going to end your life is just bananas to me. Because if someone threatens my child, it breaks my heart. You know what I mean? Like even if my child has a heartbreak, I'm devastated, and I almost have to mourn for them. So I don't like that. I don't like that talk. I'm not. I won't pretend to stand behind it or pretend to stand behind my client or my husband's client just because we represent them. We don't have to represent them. We get that choice.
Right.
So,
right.
And again, not that I had like gossip for you or anything.
I mean, I honestly was just interested to even get a message from you. So I was like, well, I'll just speak to her and.
Yeah, and again, I'm glad that you did talk to your husband, because I think like a lot of times I have to talk to mine too, like get that advice, because sometimes I can't see. I may be seeing in two lanes, and he may say, you gotta see in one lane kind of thing. Like, have you thought about this, or because you never know what people's intentions are, and I'm glad that you question. You don't need to believe everything I say, and you don't need to unless you do your own research. But I am glad that. I think everybody should question everything. So even the fact that you did question it, but instead of just making a quick decision, you talk to your husband. Because sometimes I think that's hard to do. You kind of want to do whatever you want to do, even when you get advice, you may not want to listen to it. So, but I just want you to know that you have my number now. This is my cell phone. You can call me for any reason. Not that you need me or anything like that, but if anything is ever sent to you like that again, please reach out to me, please.
I mean, he came in my life today, so.
I wonder if it was after I told him I was talking to you.
I don't know. He came in there to talk shit to me because I released.
Today?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jody. Like I'm listening to you, and yes, today when I was live, when I was showing the what's it called? Because it's not a police report, and everybody is. It's not a police report. It's a Public Records Act. I had to request it. I literally did everything on live. Called the sheriff's office. They gave me the number. I went through all the steps. Called them. They gave me the email to request it. I requested it back on June 18th. And then I got it on Thursday, but I hadn't been online, so I just showed it today, and I guess people told him. They were talking about me on their Kick Live, and then while I was still live, he came into my comment section to, I guess...
What is Kick Live? What is that?
Kick is like, it's just another streaming platform.
Is that another TikTok thing?
It's another streaming platform.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where they originally, I think, Bree had gotten some sort of deal, but that deal has, I think, fallen through since then.
Okay, that kind of makes sense now. Something was mentioned about that in Hawaii, which I know they're going, but I think I did hear something actually yesterday when I was listening to something about that a Kick sponsor. Okay, never mind. I think I do kind of know. I'm going to look into that and ask questions because I'm praying that it was not done after I had a slight conversation about it. Again, because that's not going to be a conversation I have, because I'm not good at those. I'm not good at the hard talks. But Marco is. And luckily it's the law office of Marco Sanchez and not Jody Sanchez, because I just don't have it in me to make talks like that. But they gotta, and I've said it multiple times to them. If it's public record, I don't know why you would get mad if it is released. I mean, don't put yourself in a situation that you don't want the world to see. I mean, I don't know how else to say
Well,
it.
and also don't lie about it 14 different ways. I mean, they've told so many different versions of the story of what happened, and I mean, what I released, like, it wasn't even that bad. Like, it literally says he pushed her and then damaged some of her property, which, granted, he shouldn't be doing. She also, like, pardon my language, but she beats the fuck out of him on stream. I mean, she has knocked these shit. Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago they were in a pool together on streaming on live, and she reared back and slapped the shit across his face. Multiple times she will yank. Oh, Jody, there's so much that you.
I'm getting sick to my stomach and I still want to cry.
Yeah, it's this. He's not the only one. I have followed Bree for the last several years just because I have followed 2K and they were an item.
Is it 2K or Y2K? And I'm not trying to be
just
stupid here.
It's just 2K. It's just 2K.
Just 2K. Okay, okay. It's making me very emotional. I'm sorry.
So, anyway, yeah, I mean, they just told so many versions of the story. That was really kind of like people's issue is, you know,
they're giving different versions. Is that what you're saying? Basically, like they're talking about it on.
Within the first day, they told like 4 or 5 different versions. Within like 4 or 5 hours, they told like 4 or 5 different versions.
I really wasn't aware of the different stories or how many stories were told. The only thing I was aware of, and this is again, this is why I'm glad you're kind of saying things. When I see things, right, and people are posting things, I guess it's based on what they have said, because I see things like all these different things, and I'm like, that's not true. I mean, why are people saying this? I mean, I'm going to assume now, so I guess people are saying certain stories, but I'm a little kind of taken aback right now because
I mean, all the like information is out there, but I kind of have it all centralized. If you ever need anything, and I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I said, I want them to get help.
Listen, and knowledge is knowledge and facts are facts. And
right.
Whatever, the truth is the truth. So you giving me something that is true and factual is not doing anything wrong at all.
Yeah.
You know, like just like you getting a police report or any information that is posted online, that is not wrong for you to do. I will say, just quick, if you ever need a document, not on my clients, if you ever need any other documents, it does not matter what kind, I can get those instantly for you if you ever need them. You just give me a call and I can pull something up super quick, because just with an attorney has a bar number and they can pull up certain documents that you have to request.
Right.
If you ever need something, I'm there for you. Just let me, as long as it's not on my 2 clients. So,
no, I actually, after speaking to you earlier, was going to have a conversation and I guess maybe potentially speak to your husband. I'm kind of having the same issue that Brianna is having with the same person. Her name's Kaylee, and she's actually streaming right now. Pretending, Kaylee Hernandez. I'm sure Brianna said something about her.
I'm gonna look her up. No, I've actually never heard of her. How do you spell Kaylee? Is it traditional way, like Kaylie?
Kaylie.
Kaylee, and what's her last name?
Hernandez.
Hernandez? Is that what her name is? Okay, never mind. I typed in Kaylee and it popped right up. Oh wait, well I don't know which one it would be.
She's Crash Out Kaylee.
Crash Out Kaylee.
She's live right now. She's hosting a panel about me.
About you?
Yeah, we were like, I guess, friends-ish. We both kind of had the same viewpoints about that whole group, and then Jordan and Ballet got their claws into her, and she's like best friends with Jordan now. And her main goal is to take Brianna and Santos down. But she...
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing about.
That's interesting. I'm actually surprised that one of these cease and desist aren't going to her, because she is...
No, okay, please do not give anything I'm saying out.
No, I'm not.
The cease and desist were done for Jordan,
yeah.
Valerie, and oddly enough, Ashley Trevino.
That is hilarious.
But only 2 were actually sent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know the 2 because
they
were posted about, but
right.
only 2 were actually sent. One was asked to be put on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, it's still on hold. Now, if someone is saying something about you, if you want me to send one of those for you, I absolutely will do it. I will have it done. I can have it done in a couple hours. You don't have to pay me. I will do it for you. Send me, if you know the email. I would like the email because I don't want my cell phone number posted again. But yeah, 100% I will do it. I will help you in any way we can.
It's gotten pretty bad. I mean, I'm personally fine, but a lot of the stuff that she's doing and saying is, it's like borderline. Like, people are reaching out to me and like people I don't know on the internet and saying, you know, hey, like, protect yourself. This is like becoming very stalker. Like, I mean,
so stalker things like that, like when you kind of feel like it's progressing a little bit, same kind of thing. That's when I would suggest, you know, after a letter is sent, doing a protective order.
Yeah, that's what I've.
She truly cannot say anything else. She can't say anything else about you. It's 1 second. Hi, I have a pickup order for Jody Sanchez. Would you like your receipt, ma'am? No, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I will absolutely do that for you. Again, I can do that. I can have that done in just a little bit. Thank you. Have a good day. I can have that done seriously in no time at all.
Yeah, and I mean, I have her contact information.
You do? Yeah, because I'm so irritated that Valerie posted my flipping phone number because I am so terrified.
I don't have her email. I don't know if that's an issue. I have her phone number.
You have her phone number? No. Well, I think maybe.
I mean, is there not a way for you to send it from, like, do you have to send it from your phone number? Like,
well, how could I send it without a phone number? Like,
well, I mean, you could send it from like a texting app. I mean, I wouldn't be sending
a texting app. How can I do that? Do I just like download?
Yeah, you just download it. You have an iPhone. You just download it from the App Store. It's free, and then it just generates like a number, like a fake phone number, and then you can text.
Would that tie back to me? Would they be able to?
No, not at all. If they Googled it, it would literally tell them that it was like so like one of the apps is called like Text Now. It would just tell them it's like a Text Now number. You don't even have to put your real name into the app.
Maybe I could just put like the law office or whatever.
I
don't care. I don't care if it says that. I would prefer our information, like my husband's information, not being posted. You know, but I obviously I can't control that. But
I mean, who knows? It could be good promotion.
Oh, well,
I'm just kidding.
The way it's looking, I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Like Brianna texted me actually this morning, and she said, well, she actually said let me pull it up. Let me tell you what she said. She said she showed the number of the law office on live. She totally docked it or whatever, and I was like,
docs, yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that, and she sent me a clip of Valerie like holding up the link or whatever, and I was like, oh my God, like Jesus Christ. And so to be honest, I didn't even want to tell Marco because I was like, because I haven't told him really the full scope because I'm just kind of the past 2 days kind of getting some of the extra information, and I haven't really said anything to him just yet because I don't really know how.
Right.
I'm a little like
overwhelmed. I'm sure.
I'm actually very overwhelmed the last couple of days. Just let me just tell you. Do you know how many missed calls I have as of this morning? 62 missed calls that I don't know who they are. I never get calls unless I know the person. I don't get debt collector calls because I don't have that. I don't get phone solicitation calls. I've had this number for 23 years and I've never had this. I have a crazy amount. I got a text message, like 3 text messages from the same person, like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Which I did not respond. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I
wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that is coming from Katie.
Yeah, and that does scare me and worry me because my husband has a fantastic reputation. He truly does, as far as, especially in the legal world. He's a very good person. He's a very good attorney. I will I will be absolutely livid if that affects anything. I don't even know. It would just devastate me. But again, I have a little 6-year-old that we did not plan on having, but I adore her. She was very much a surprise. But I have older kids, and one's in the her husband's in the military, and I have an 18-year-old that, you know, just loving and living life. Like, you know, she treats my house like it's a trap house. She just comes in at all hours of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have another daughter, actually, that she's a 5th grade teacher, and she lives in San Angelo, Texas. And actually just, I don't know if you've been hearing about the floods everywhere.
Yeah.
She almost died. She got stuck in her house.
Oh, wow.
None of the doors would open. I mean, there's videos of it everywhere. It's insane. She was able to escape out a window above her sink. She was able to get onto a ledge, which started overtaking her, so she had to jump onto a tree, which she held onto for an hour and a half. I was calling 911 like crazy, asking them, hey, my daughter is stuck, and gave them the street, and they were like, we can't get to her. It's not safe. And I'm like, I was pleading, please, please, please. My sister is a doctor that lives in San Angelo, and her husband lives there. They went out, tried to get as close as they could, was able to find somebody with a boat, oddly enough, and a drone, and they were able to locate her. It was insane, and finally rescued her. But her house is completely destroyed, and so, like, people have been posting about her a lot, and she tagged me in something like, because I, of course, rushed down there the next day, and so she said something about, like, me and Marco, and tagged us or whatever, like on Facebook. My immediate thought, though, this morning when I started seeing all this was, oh my God, what if they start harassing her or something? And I just got freaked out. I'm like, what do? I don't know. I don't know the proper steps to this or how to handle this. So I don't know. I think talking to you and getting a little more information is making me a little nervous.
Yeah. I understand. It's heavy for sure. It's a lot of information to process.
Especially when there's so much backstory to it again.
Yeah.
That I'm not aware of that, you know. And again, my daughter that lives in Italy, she's the one I kind of asked. I'm like, kind of explain this to me. And she's like, it's a mess. Like, I don't even know where to begin. And there's all these characters that are involved. And again, I don't know what's a skit and what's not a skit. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
When they post things, I have no idea what's real, what's not real. And I had to tell Brianna and sometimes I said, you know, whatever information you give me, it needs to be 100% the truth. Because if there's a lie and Marco catches you lying to him in any sort of way, if you lie to him one time, he is not going to be happy. If you lie to him and he does something on that lie and is in court and gets made a fool of, it's going to be bad.
Right.
He's going to lose it. And he tells every single client, do not lie to me. We don't have the ability to judge anybody. We don't do that. I'm a big philosopher. If you cannot change something in 30 seconds, you know, don't say something mean to somebody unless they have, you know, they can change, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm over talking and oversharing with you at this moment because I'm so frustrated.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm like, this conversation is between us. I have had so many opportunities before where I could have, you know, outed. People have come to me in confidence quite a bit. And
really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't cover everything on Bree and Santos just because most of it is a skit. They're what we call rage baiters in, like, the streamer world. So they do.
They're called what?
Rage baiters. So they
baiters?
Yeah, they bait, like, they rage. They say things to get people to react in a negative way. Like, they do things to get that reaction on purpose because they know that is what brings views. Okay. And so they will purposely say problematic things. I don't care about
views. Views mean nothing to me. But I get it's an income for some, right? Like, I'm assuming you probably make money off of it, which I think is impressive. I truly do, because I don't think I'd have it in me to go on and talk to people, or especially if anybody is bashing you, I would retreat. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm brave enough to do something like that. So I have crazy respect for what you do. And if there's any way that I can help you get more successful, I will be your number one supporter. You just let me know what you need. Truly, I'm all about that. But again, my daughter is the one that actually sent the video to me. She's my little lesbian, but I think she has a little straight crush on you, which cracks me. Yeah, I truly think she does. She cracks me up. She thinks it's hilarious. And the first video I ever saw, and I could not stop laughing, is when you were, I think Ashley Trevino said you were jealous or something, and you just kept laughing at it. Which I was cracking up laughing. I mean, I was honestly like hysterical. It just made me laugh because you were like, oh, like, no, that's not the case.
Yeah.
And so
she does like to say that. She likes to say I'm trying to be friends with her, which is so funny.
That's what it was. Yes. I'm not even kidding. I was dying. It was the funniest thing in the world to me. It was hilarious. So I did reach out to you, and I did tell Brianna. I told her and Dr. Spoke. And this was actually right after I sent you the message. Because I didn't want you to say my name or anything, because again, I'm nervous as hell. But I was very upfront with them, and I just said, look, I will not give any personal information or anything that you're discussing with Marco. I'm not going to do that. But I said I kind of, because I wanted to I was hoping maybe the backlash on her wouldn't be as severe and people wouldn't think that, or reach out to me thinking I'm the one causing it or something, because my number was leaked or whatever. And she actually was like, well, actually, I did not talk to Santos, actually. Let me retract that. I talked to Brianna. He was not right there. I think she was getting a haircut or something. And actually, when I called her to tell her, I don't know if you were watching her live, but she was like, I'm actually on live right now. And I said, well, can anybody hear me? And she was like, no, I muted it.
I wasn't watching. I don't really watch, to be honest with you. I don't watch their streams live. I just get
the bits and pieces.
Well, no. So there's like a software that you can use that automatically downloads their entire live. Anybody you choose, you can just put them in there, and it downloads all their live streams so that you can.
Is that how people are reposting them?
Yeah, some people do like live clipping where they'll clip their live, they'll take screen recordings of their actual live while they're live, but the big.
So are you pretty tech savvy? Are you because you seem to know little things and stuff that I obviously.
I mean, yeah, I've also just been involved in this realm for quite a bit. I mean, I used to have a YouTube channel that I did some similar stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can sometime this week I can pick your brain on certain things that I don't understand. Not as far as or content creators or whatever, but things that we have trouble getting because of tech things that I kind of, again, I just don't get. When you said that going and downloading the texting app, I swear to God, it was like I saw fireworks, because I was like, that's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard in my life. And again, I don't think of those things.
Yeah.
But hold on, my husband's right here. 1 second. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got those two. Sorry. Oh, here's that. Okay. And I didn't go to Target yet. Oh, okay. I'll go in a little bit because I just don't want to. The parking lot was crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, maybe I can pick your brain. And again, if you give me a little bit, I'm gonna get my laptop open, and you can give me the information of the Kaylee Hernandez girl, and I will totally get something for you. I don't mind at all, at all. I will help you in any way I can.
Yeah. No, I would. I've been on the edge of doing something, and I just haven't.
You need to, honestly. Don't let that.
Yeah, it's gotten to a point where.
Yeah, if you want to post things and you want to say things, it's fine. Say whatever you feel and whatever you think, but don't make it to where it's almost like where you're scaring somebody either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, we can totally. Oh. Oh crap! Sorry. You want me to go? Okay. Bye.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, sorry. my husband, when we got back, he was like, "Do you mind going to pick up a pizza?" I said no. He was like, "Can you also stop?" And he's like, I want what hot Cheetos, which I don't know why he wants that, but I didn't stop, obviously. So he was like, "Oh, I'll go. It's not a big deal." But yeah, I will totally do that for you. Do you think she'll? And I mean, I don't care. I don't care if she does. But do you think she'll post that?
Post what?
Because this is the thing. Like, say we send her a cease and desist, right?
Oh, she's going to immediately run to the internet to tell people that.
Okay. And I hope she does. And the reason why is because if she just will say, if she says one more thing after she receives that, I don't care.
I'm going to tell you right now, she's going to treat it as a joke. Like, that's why I'm surprised that's not who it was to, or who. Yeah, because she has been relentless on Santos.
There was only 2 sent out, and that's the first time I've ever heard that name, and I've never heard it before, and that's the truth.
I mean, I can tell you from just personal experience with her, she has made it her sole mission to take down Brian Santos.
Really?
I mean, she's gone as far as to join, like, up with Jordan and Ballet, and yeah.
No, again, you know, we were retained by them for the cease and desist harassment, and then we were retained by Santos just himself on a separate thing that you probably can guess out of San Antonio. And that was it, you know, and that I swear that was the very first time I've ever heard that name ever, and I haven't even heard it actually. I'm trying to think if maybe Kendall, my daughter, has, you know, mentioned it, because she's given it, like, again, Ashley Trevino, which is I can't, and I'm not trying to be mean. I just physically cannot stand watching the stuff that she says and does. It truly is. It's just insane to me. It's insane, and I hope I'm not saying anything that you don't know already. I pray that I'm not, but
probably not.
Brianna and Santos have a, I guess, like a management company that they are doing, and I was very confused because, again, when we were retained to do cease and desist, right, and I was given 3 names. Again, only 2 were sent out, but I was asked to hold one. But then a couple days later, I was told, "Well, we just signed her to our company." Okay, what? I don't understand. I don't get that.
Like, I mean, I don't know if I don't know. Listen, I know why, but I mean,
do you mind telling me? And I'm not saying you have my word. I will not repeat anything that you say to me. I promise you.
She took care of a very hefty specific tab that they had unpaid, and Santos was being looked for.
What? A hefty tab? Like a bill? I thought she didn't have money.
You could call it a bill. I mean, when I say hefty, it wasn't like anything out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me think outside of the box here.
Think about. I don't know. Do you know what?
Drugs?
Do what?
Drugs?
You can say drugs on the phone.
Really?
We're not on the internet.
You can't say it on the internet?
No, you can't say it on TikTok Live, though.
Oh my God! Is that why they sometimes will say rugs or?
Yeah.
Like, they'll say. Oh my goodness! Why am I?
You can't really say anything on TikTok, to be honest with you. Like, there's so many things. Like, you're not even supposed to say the word banned on live. But yeah. So the people they owed money to.
I think I may know something about this. Maybe. I think Kendall did say something about this. That. And tell me if this is the same situation. And again, I have not heard this from Brianna and Santos, so I'm.
Well, I would imagine
from my daughter. They're not going to tell me that. That they apparently bought drugs like two times in a row, and I guess on the 3rd time they said, "Hey, the banks are closed or something. Can we pay you later?" And then they skipped town.
Correct.
Okay, is that the right thing? Yeah, that was one of the very first stories that Kendall told me, and I was like. And I'm going to be very honest. I was like, Kendall, I don't think that's true. Because, again...
Oh, it's true. The people have reached out to me, and they showed up at my house.
I knew absolutely nothing about these people when we were taking them. Absolutely zero, right? And when I got a little bit of information and I asked Kendall about it, she was like, Mom, you know, Mom, kind of thing. And she told me that, and I said, I don't think that's true. I said, they didn't, I don't know. Like, what she said? It says, I mean, I do forgive you. Because what, baby? Oh, okay. Well, it's right there if you would like some. Okay. Okay. But again, I truly was like, I don't think that's true. Like, I just, you know, and so now, okay, I guess it is.
Yeah, the people they owed money to reached out to me.
You know, like when we have a certain kind of thing that we'll ask, you know, especially like with cease and desist, right? Like, I want to know why I'm sending it, number one, and I want to know if there's absolutely any truth to it. Because we're not gonna send a cease and desist on just, you know, to make you feel better about yourself. You know, people are saying things that are true online, and if the truth, well, I don't know what to tell you. So again, that's just not anything that we were kind of made to believe, if that makes any sense. So so were people really out to find them and get them?
Yeah, the people they contacted me.
So what I don't understand is, why would they not just pay it themselves? Why would she pay it? I mean, I feel like they have more money than she does. Is that wrong? Or
I mean, whenever the person contacted Ashley to ask him if they were bringing the money by, Santos laughed at him and told him that he basically got like he got screwed over. I mean,
no.
Yeah,
okay, wait. I
think Santos also owes a lot of
people, right?
Do what?
Ashley knew these people.
Yeah, it was Ashley. It's Ashley's drug dealer.
Okay, yeah. And then, yes, baby. Kendall said that's why they like trusted the situation, kind of, was because
and I mean because they had bought so much like the day before, and like the guy, you know, knew who Bree was and knew that she, you know, makes decent amount of money and all that.
Okay, so maybe I didn't give you time to answer, but why on earth would Ashley pay it and not get the money back and be okay with it?
So, that's actually my fault. So they had reached out to me, these people that they owed.
The drug dealers?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
They were watching my live stream when I was talking, or when Santos came in and threatened to kill me. And they wanted to let me know that I had nothing to worry about. But anyway, they wanted Santos's location and they wanted his phone number, and they wanted me to get it. And I knew that Ashley knew his phone number, and I had a mutual friend. It was actually the paralegal that worked at the law office that represented her in her divorce that she just had. And so I reached out to Amanda, the paralegal, and said, hey, I need you to get Santos's number from Ashley, and you need to tell her this is the reason why. And if she doesn't give it to me, then I am going to I'm going to let everybody know about the drug situation. And Ashley basically told her that I was full of it and I didn't have anything and nobody reached out to me. So I put the information out there, and once Ashley saw the information and realized they had contacted me, she took care of the tab the day before they came back to Dallas.
No way.
$1,400.
Gosh, and see that, like, to be honest, why even put yourself in a situation like that when you are kind of known on social media, especially I'm not saying that $1,400 is not a lot of money, but
it wasn't even about the money. It was about what Santos said to the drug dealer when he called to get the money.
Oh, that kind of like
so these people aren't just drug dealers; they're part of a very large organization from Mexico.
Gotcha. Well, don't worry. Anything that you have said to me, I give you my word.
I mean, I've talked about this on live. I mean, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have their permission. I have their permission.
Yeah, anything that you say to me, though, I don't care if you have said it on live. I just want you to know that nothing you ever say to me will ever go anywhere because I just wouldn't do that to you. You know,
Yeah, no,
you and you have my permission to say what I've said to you. You know, in hopes that people don't attack me. But you know, to be honest, I'll do the cease and desist for you, of course. But I'm gonna have to send you I'm gonna send you an agreement to sign. It's just we represent you. And once that is signed, I legally cannot talk about you, like as far as anything legal wise. And I can't disparage you, not that I would, but you know, I will send that. And again, just because if we do have to file a protective order, which I truly think that you should. You know, just based on what you've told me, I truly think that you should. We'll have to have that to show that we have the legal that you have allowed us to file those things. Yeah. Now, and it'll say like it'll probably say on the form like that you have like a $5,000 or $10,000 retainer. You don't owe us anything, and it will be noted. I promise. You're not going to get a bill later, even after. And the only reason I will still keep that in there is because say we do have to file that protective order, okay? And we have to go to court to do that. She'll probably hire an attorney if she's smart, but we will ask for legal fees to be returned to us on her behalf because the only reason we're in court is because she wouldn't stop after that cease and desist was sent to her. So we'll ask her to cover your legal fees. So if we don't have a retainer amount in there, then we can't ask for it. Does that make sense?
Right. No, I understand.
Okay, but and again, if you want me to make something separate on the side, just confirming, you know, hey, there will be nothing paid. I can even put in there for, you know, that we're kind of working for each other. Basically, I'm going to get your knowledge on technology things, and we're going to do something for you. Just so you feel like your bases are covered and you're safe. You know, I don't ever want you to think like she's saying I have this and I don't need to worry about the retainer amount, but as soon as it's done,
right.
You know, and then you get a $10,000 bill kind of thing. I don't want you to ever, you know.
Good luck getting that.
I just want, yeah, exactly. Like you know, and I always sometimes like my husband will say, stop overdoing it. Like you, because I always think people are going to think the worst, right? Or they're not going to believe me. And so I'm like, I want you to know I'll do this if you want me to prove it to you. And he's like, Jody, you gave them your word. Like you told them not to worry about it. You know, just that's all you got to say. But I will go further, which probably makes me look more like I'm lying. But you know.
No, yeah, you're good. Okay, well, if you want to, I don't know if you needed to what you need.
Yeah, so I'm gonna text you right now. I'm gonna text you right now my email address. Will you? I just sent it to you. Will you email me exactly the things that she has said that are not true? Make sure you know she's not saying anything that is true. The things that are not true or that scare you, any threats. If you have any of the like videos where you can back up anything that is said, send them to me. And then send me her information. Any information you have on her at all. If you know where she lives, what city, what state. Now we do have a private investigator on what is it? It says
I know all that information.
Okay, send it to me. And then once I will write that letter for you tonight. Once I write it, I will send it to you though, so you can look at it and just make sure that you are okay with the wording. And then I will get it to her tonight. So just be prepared for that. You know, her posting about it or her announcing it. And the minute that she does, please send me what she has said or what she has posted or anything like that. Please. Or, you know, I'm going to be if I have trouble downloading, and I shouldn't, because I'm not stupid, but if I have issues with that text number thing, can I get you to help me with it just in case, like if I do have issues? Yep. Okay. And if you want to download the app and have the number, I don't mind sending it to you and you sending it, and that way if she replies, because will I be able to get the replies? I just don't know how to do that.
It's just like a normal messaging app.
Okay, tell me what the app is called again.
I mean, I would have to look, but I know like Text Now is like one of
Text Now that just popped up. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them now.
There is. Okay.
There's a ton of it.
Specific one. Mm-hmm. Okay. Second number on them. Okay, got it. Okay, well, I've just now downloaded it. I will probably send you a text from it just so you know that number. So in case she does post that kind of, you know, you can correlate the two. And has she said anything about your husband? do I need to include him in it as well? Like as far as the protective order, because you're married, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you send me just send me y'all's first and last name. And that's all I need for y'all. Give me your first and last name. You'll email me, obviously, so I'll have your email address. Send me y'all's home address. And again, that will not be posted on the cease and desist. It's just for me to do when I send you the agreement. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to send your husband one as well. I will probably do you guys on the same one. Just because I'm gonna, in case we, so maybe, hold on, where it says IRL, and I don't know what that means.
In real life.
In real life, baby. Okay. See, look at you helping me. It says that means in real life. I don't know what that means, baby. I'm gonna, just because if we do the protective order, we have to be in his name as well. So I want that agreement on him as well. And your husband's gonna be like, "What did you get me into?" Again, it's just for his protection as well, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I will do that. I already sent you my email. Just send me, email me the information. You can text me too. Email me as well. That way, I have your email address.
Okay.
And then give me a little bit, and I'm gonna send you. I'll send everything to you kind of at once for you to do and look at. Okay.
Okay. I do have a.
So nice talking to you.
No, you too. I do have a live stream. I'm actually 20 minutes late, so
go do your thing. Do it later. Send it to me when you have time.
I mean, I can send it. I was just letting you know if I don't respond or if you need something and I don't respond immediately. That's why.
Okay. Well, have fun on your live.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Really good to talk to you. Yeah, you too.
You too. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.